I've always been interested in artwork that is at the edge of the real world or at the boundaries of the real world. So the idea of art and real has always been an interesting question. AR allows me to take that to the limit and essentially create work at that boundary. I'm an artist and an educator. I teach digital media at Pace University. I've worked as an artist for a good part of my life, originally within painting and then moved to video installation and eventually new media as I felt it was really the next phase of all artworks. The reason I got interested really in AR is its relationship with the real world. You could say what I do is make a collage of the virtual world and the real world so that they line up together. A lot of the work I created was GPS-based as a way of putting an object or a sculpture in a particular place. So a lot of the works that I've done, they're in various places around the world. The Warriors series of works is kind of based around the current condition that I sort of feel we are being pushed by governmental forces to kind of the edge of what we will tolerate. What I became interested in doing is animating these characters in ways that aren't necessarily about fighting, but they could be more about healing or after a fight or preparing for a fight. It's all about formulating how you would fight or how you would resist. Some people look at AR and they go, well, why do I need one more thing in my life to be in my way of seeing the real world? My answer to that is all of art at some level is an augmentation. It's adding something to the world that is your vision. Some of the different kinds of things that I've been interested in are the idea of you being able to change the world, to add to the world, and that would be the sort of more interactive projects that I've done, like skywriting, where you can essentially, through a very simple application, you can draw a message or a drawing, and you can put it over a building. If you wanted to do skywriting for real, you would have to pay a huge amount of money to get an airplane and so on, let alone have an airplane fly over the White House and put your message there. A project like that is the idea of intervening into a private space and changing it just by putting your message there.
I, in a former life, was a practicing digital artist, which is how my involvement with Pappenheimer began. And augmented reality and interactive media such as what we did in Skywrite, it's not the artist, quote unquote, the artist who is creating the final piece, but the viewer. Will is in very much a pioneer towards an emerging art form. With new media art, technology limitations are both the challenges, but they're also the place where innovation can happen.
Does AR offer new realities? The answer is, I think, yes. In the sense that you're talking about mixed reality, which is a mixture of the virtual and the real. And that's a new combination. And that's the place where I like to make artworks.
Hyundai Motor, connecting art and technology.